Chosen one, stop scrolling immediately. Do not move past this video. I am not asking, I am warning you. This is not a coincidence, and the algorithm absolutely did not bring you here today. Heaven intercepted your feed because you are standing at the exact threshold of a permanent timeline shift. The enemy is working overtime to distract you right now. They want you to swipe away because they know this specific message destroys their access to your life completely. Someone who treated you as completely replaceable is currently experiencing a massive internal system crash. It is a public, irreversible collapse. You know exactly who I am talking about. They walked around with absolute arrogance while constructing a false narrative about you. They whispered lies to anyone who would listen. They expected your departure to break you, but instead, you became the uncertainty they were never built to handle. Their mask has not just slipped, it has completely shattered in front of the exact people they used to gossip with. Buckle in, chosen one, because what you are about to hear is not just commentary. It is a specific, undeniable X-ray of the meltdown happening behind closed doors, right now. If you leave before the end, you will forfeit the exact prophetic instruction that guarantees the breakthrough you have been crying out for. Lock your attention right here. Let us go deeper, because what you are feeling right now is not new. Lock your attention on this message and listen to your body. That heavy, suffocating feeling sitting in your chest. The nights you wake up at exactly 3 in the morning with your jaw tight and your heart racing. Their face flashes in your mind for no logical reason. Listen to me very carefully. That is not anxiety. You are not going crazy. That physical weight you feel is your highly advanced spirit detecting the absolute panic of the enemy. They just realized they permanently lost access to you. They are starving for your energy, and the spiritual backlash is hitting your physical body. Stop wondering why they act like nothing happened. Stop waiting in wound for an apology that will never come. They will never apologize because their entire reality is currently glitching. You were the stabilizer. You were the empath who absorbed their chaos and converted it into light. When you finally walked away, you did not just leave a room. You unplugged their entire life support system. And now, the matrix they built to trap you is turning against them. It is mathematical, and it is absolute. They thought they could easily replace you. They looked for new human batteries to drain, but they quickly discovered that your specific frequency is utterly impossible to duplicate. You are a diamond. They traded you for cheap rocks, and now the regret is eating them alive. Every time they try to move forward, their system glitches. The doors close. The flying monkeys they weaponized against you are starting to turn their backs. Do not let the illusion fool you. They might post happy pictures online. They might wear a smile in public. But heaven is showing you the raw truth. Behind that fake smile, they are drowning in the noise of their own making. Their sleep is broken. Their thoughts are scattered. Every time your name is mentioned, it hits them with the agonizing weight of their fatal mistake. You absorbed so much of their toxicity that you thought you were the broken one. You questioned your own sanity. You spent hours replaying conversations, wondering if you could have loved them harder. But love was never the issue. You were dealing with a parasite. A glitch in the matrix designed to feed on your pure light. Your only crime was being too radiant in a room full of shadows. Now the tables have completely turned. Your silence was a lethal weapon that starved their demons. You won without lifting a single finger. The generational patterns that plagued your bloodline end with you. You are the cycle breaker heaven has been waiting for, and your reward is unfolding in this exact season. While their bitterness is aging them rapidly, the universe is reversing your biological clock. They cannot comprehend your ageless glow. They watch you from a distance, and they malfunction. How can someone who endured so much betrayal look so vibrant? How can you step into a room and command the atmosphere without saying a single word? It is because you are no longer operating under the rules of their matrix. You have transcended their toxic gravity. Every tear you cried in secret was collected as evidence against them. The universe does not miss a single detail. The cosmic scales are balancing right now, and the beautiful part is that you do not have to seek revenge. Divine justice is handling the eviction notice. Your job is simply to witness the collapse of the false empire they tried to build on your back. Do not look away. You must understand the magnitude of this shift. They wanted you buried, but instead, they became the shovel that dug up your treasure. You are a demonstrated warrior of light. The Matrix is glitching because you finally remembered who you truly are. You were not the anomaly in their life. You were the absolute mirror. You forced them to see their own reflection, and it terrified them. Let us pause right here. Take a deep breath. Release the tension in your shoulders. You carried a heavy burden that was never yours to bear. They made you feel like you were the toxic one because you demanded basic respect. But history will show the absolute truth. Your silence was a weapon of mass destruction. Every time they tried to provoke a reaction and you gave them nothing, their inner demons starved. They expected you to fight back. They desperately needed your anger to feed their ego. When you walked away in complete silence, you cut off their oxygen supply, and they have been suffocating ever since. You see, they were energetic vampires. They relied entirely on your boundless empathy to sustain their hollow lives. When you poured your heart into them, they took it as a permanent weakness. They took your kindness and used it as a shield for their daily manipulation. But the tables have turned permanently now. They are sitting in empty rooms, wondering why nobody else tolerates their abuse the way you did. The people they replaced you with see right through their fragile masks. The matrix they constructed around you is collapsing from the inside out, and there is a deeper reason why you felt so drained during those difficult years. It goes far beyond ordinary human cruelty. Here is what they never told you about your spiritual journey. The reason the universe responds to certain people and not others is not just faith. It is not mere discipline, it is a physical brainwave. Scientists actually have a name for it. They call it gamma, and it is the exact frequency your brain was running naturally when you were a child, back when ideas came easily, when learning felt completely effortless, when you somehow knew things before they even happened. Then adulthood arrived, and the modern world went straight to work on you. The chronic stress, the glowing screens, the relentless survival routine, the school system that trained you to conform instead of create. Every single year, this sacred frequency was suppressed a little further, pushed deeper and deeper below the surface, until the version of you with photographic memory, with lightning intuition, with the kind of luck that makes others whisper, that version of you went completely silent. Most people will live their entire lives without knowing this happened to them. They accept the daily exhaustion as normal aging. They accept the financial blocks as bad luck. But you are not most people. Your spirit remembers the original light. Your cellular memory knows you were built for so much more than just surviving day to day. This brings us to a critical distinction that eludes the vast majority of sleeping people. Your struggles were never a character flaw. They were not a punishment from the universe. They were a deliberate attempt to keep your true power locked away. Someone saw your potential before you even recognized it yourself. They realized that if you ever woke up fully, your light would expose their darkness completely. So they engineered a system of constant distractions, emotional trauma, and spiritual warfare to keep you subdued. But their master plan failed, because even through all the thick smoke and mirrors, your authentic frequency refused to die. Let me completely reframe your reality right now. You did not lose that relationship. You escaped a cage. While they thought they were punishing you with isolation, the universe was actually protecting you in a cocoon of grace. That intense loneliness you felt in the beginning was not abandonment. It was the withdrawal phase from a toxic frequency. Your soul was purging decades of accumulated poison, and as the poison left your system, your true spiritual sight began to clear up. You started seeing people for who they really are behind their polite words. Notice how your intuition has sharpened dramatically over the past few months. You get sudden flashes of insight that turn out to be 100% accurate. When someone lies to your face, You feel it physically in your stomach before your logical mind even processes the words. That is not paranoia. That is your advanced spiritual radar operating at a higher voltage. The Matrix tried to dull your senses. It tried to make you doubt your own inner voice. But the suppression is wearing off. The walls they built around your consciousness are beginning to fracture under the weight of your unyielding truth. Think about the people who betrayed you. Where are they right now? They are frantically trying to recreate the magic they stole from you. They jump from one superficial connection to another, looking for someone who will supply them with the unconditional light you used to provide. But they always end up empty-handed, because you were never just a temporary option. You were the anchor. And now that the anchor has been pulled up, their entire ship is drifting aimlessly toward the rocks. Let them drift. Let them panic. Your only responsibility now is to claim the territory that was always yours by divine birthright. There is a physical reason you have been feeling that heavy weight this week. Your body is preparing for a massive upgrade. The suppression that held your potential captive for so long is losing its grip. As we move deeper into this revelation, you are going to see exactly how the illusion was maintained. You are going to realize why your greatest gifts felt like heavy curses for most of your life. Stay right here. Do not look away from this message, because what comes next will shatter the final illusions, holding you back from your ultimate breakthrough. They watched you walk through the absolute worst seasons of your life and expected you to completely fold. They waited with bated breath for you to fail. Instead, you walked out of their toxic matrix and aged backwards. You carry a specific, irreplaceable gravity that makes time itself look like a fool. You did not just survive their storm, you became the sun. Listen to me very closely right now, because 99% of people completely miss this shift. The Matrix is designed to keep you trapped in a cycle of endless explanation. They wanted you to constantly defend your actions, explain your boundaries, and beg for their understanding. Every time you engaged in their word salad, they siphoned your raw energy, but you stopped playing. And this is exactly where their entire manipulation miscalculated. When you pulled your energy back, their system started glitching. They are terrified because your silence is the one variable they cannot control. You are no longer acting as the human battery for their fragile egos. You took your power back. And now the spiritual cost of their betrayal is compounding every single day. Type 777 in the comments right now to physically claim this incoming miracle and lock in your frequency. You must anchor your alignment before we go any deeper, because the truth about your exhaustion is not what you think it is. You are not tired because you are weak. You are exhausted because your spirit has been fighting battles in rooms you have not even walked into yet. The dark elite and the narcissists in your life share the exact same playbook. They operate on a frequency of scarcity and panic. They look at your boundless potential and feel an intense, overwhelming envy. They knew that if you ever unlocked your true cellular knowing, you would become completely untouchable. So they flooded your reality with chaos to keep your frequency suppressed. Before we go any further, I must interrupt this transmission for just a moment. If you are hearing this, it is highly classified. There is a physical reason your reality has not shifted yet, and science just uncovered exactly why you feel so drained. You are exhausted because the Matrix engineered a specific frequency to suppress your brain's natural wealth-attracting state. They targeted your gamma wave, but a leaked CIA document, backed by 4 elite neuroscience labs, revealed a suppressed protocol. It is a 7-minute audio ritual that forces your brain back into synchronized gamma coherence. This was never meant for the masses. It was heavily guarded and designed to keep the elite in power. But now, cycle breakers like you are using it to manifest absolute windfall wealth. You do not need expensive matrix biofeedback machines or years of traditional spiritual healing. What this tool delivers is available to you today for a fraction of its true value. It is an energetic exchange that costs less than a single clinic visit. But the dark elite are panicking. They are actively trying to scrub this leaked document from the internet as we speak. Beware of cheap imitations and dangerous counterfeits circulating online. Protect your spiritual alignment by using only the authentic protocol. Click the specific link in the pinned comment below right now. Do not wait. Activate your frequency before access is revoked forever. Now, I need you to bring your focus back to the people who tried to break you. Let us completely reframe your reality right here. While they are desperately trying to steal your light, your biological clock is reversing. Time was supposed to age you, but instead it polished you into a diamond. The universe has completely insulated you from their attacks. They look at your ageless glow and feel sick to their stomachs because they know they can never replicate it. They are living in a constant state of paranoia. Every time the phone rings, they wonder if their lies have finally caught up with them. And they have. The flying monkeys they sent to destroy your reputation are beginning to see the cracks in their stories. The mask is slipping in front of the very audience they tried to weaponize against you. Their grand performance is completely falling apart. You were not the anomaly in their otherwise healthy life. You were the mirror. The reaction got this loud because you got closer to their truth than anyone before you ever had. You saw the terrified child hiding behind their arrogant mask, and your pure presence forced them to look at their own reflection. That is the true power of a chosen one. You expose demons just by standing still. Do not let their temporary public smiles deceive you. Behind closed doors, they are experiencing a full-blown systemic crash. They cannot sleep, they cannot focus. They are frantically searching for someone to blame for the chaos unfolding in their lives. But there is no one left to blame. You removed yourself from the equation, and by doing so, you handed them their own karmic debt. The universe is mathematically precise. What they meant for your destruction is currently building your absolute empire. You have stepped out of the waiting room and into the throne room. Every door they tried to slam in your face has been unhinged by heaven itself. They are about to watch you ascend to a level they can barely comprehend, and they will have to watch it from the outside. Now, I need you to imagine this exact scenario clearly in your mind. The moment you stopped reaching out, the divine countdown officially began. They thought they had escaped the consequences of their actions. They moved on, and they proudly painted you as the crazy villain. But heaven was just setting the stage for a spectacular show, and you have front-row tickets to the collapse. We are at the tipping point where everything finally explodes. I told you at the beginning that their system was glitching. Now, it is completely crashing. They are currently experiencing a public, irreversible collapse that they can never hide from the world. The mask did not just slip today, it completely shattered in front of the exact people they used to gossip with. Let me paint the exact picture of their downfall. They are standing in a crowded room, surrounded by their loyal flying monkeys. Someone mentions your name casually in passing. In the past, they would have smiled and spun a beautiful lie about you without hesitating. But the matrix cannot sustain the illusion anymore. The specific gravity of their profound regret hits them all at once, crushing their chest completely. Their face drops. Their voice trembles uncontrollably. The room goes entirely silent as they completely malfunction. They start rambling aggressively. They are desperately trying to convince everyone that they are perfectly fine. But nobody is buying the pathetic performance anymore. The audience they built to validate their fragile ego is staring at them in absolute horror. Their hands are shaking. The people are now stepping away in disgust. And here is the verdict we promised at the beginning. That public collapse you were patiently waiting for just happened. In their absolute panic, they accidentally expose their own lies to the entire room. They start loudly defending you to the very crowd they originally turned against you. They are screaming your name, realizing they threw away the only genuine diamond they ever held just to play with cheap rocks. Read that again in your spirit. They threw away a diamond to play with rocks, and the rocks are currently cutting their hands. Every time your name comes up in that room, it hits them with an agonizing physical pain that they cannot medicate. They are completely exposed, stripped of their stolen power, and left utterly alone in a crowded room. You won without lifting a single finger. The victory is absolute. Your profound silence did not just hurt them. It permanently ended their dark reign. They expected the betrayals and isolation to carve heavy wrinkles into your face. They wanted your light to completely fade out. Instead, you walked through the fire and came out glowing like the sun. You cracked a cosmic code they will never have access to. You are completely untouchable now. This is exactly what happens when a lie gets built that big. It crushes the architect. You sat in the dark for months wondering if true justice even existed. You cried silent tears while they celebrated your pain. But divine justice does not rush, because it waits for the perfect moment to deliver maximum impact. They are currently choking on the exact poison they tried to force-feed you. You are the cycle breaker heaven has been waiting for. The generational curses stop with you right here. But you must deeply understand that your incredible victory is not just for you alone. There are other chosen ones currently sitting in the dark. They are drowning in confusion, waiting for a sign that the matrix can be broken. You carry the frequency they desperately need to hear today. Share this video with someone who is desperately waiting for this exact breakthrough. Be their angel today. Send this specific message to one soul who is crying out in the dark for a massive shift in their reality. By sharing this truth, you are physically cementing your own victory. You are building the remnant tribe that the dark elite fear the most. Do not keep this triumph a secret. They wanted you to remain silent and isolated forever. But the truth is finally loud. It is echoing right now across the universe, dismantling every lie they told. The narcissist has completely fallen. Their flying monkeys are scattering in absolute panic. You are standing tall on the ruins of the fake empire they tried to build on your name. The cosmic scales are permanently balanced. Take a moment to absorb this profound reality. You are no longer a victim waiting for a fake apology. You are a sovereign being, radiating an ageless glow. Your energy is your most valuable currency, and their access to it has been completely revoked by heaven. Let them drown in the noise of their own making. You have a massive harvest to collect, and the gates are finally open. If this confirmation aligns with your cellular knowing, we are going to seal this divine decree very soon. The final phase of your transformation is approaching rapidly. The universe is clearing the path for your absolute financial and spiritual freedom, breaking every chain holding you down. The enemy is completely defeated, but you must secure your territory. Stay with me for the final command. You walked into this season bleeding from deep wounds inflicted by people totally blind to your true worth. But look at you now. You are no longer waiting in wound for an apology from a master manipulator. You have completely transcended their toxic matrix. While they are publicly unraveling in their own chaos, you are stepping into your permanent and untouchable, ageless glow. The financial struggles, the spiritual exhaustion, and the closed doors are shattering right here, right now. Step into your absolute power and receive the exact harvest heaven prepared for you. You are a sovereign being now, not a victim. The days of acting as a human battery for energy vampires are over forever. Your left brain, the accuser, will try to inject doubt into this pivotal moment. It will tell you to calculate, to hesitate, and to simply wait for a better time. But that hesitation is the exact matrix programming designed to keep you broke and exhausted, because the enemy knows how close you are to victory. Silence it right now. They thought your profound exhaustion would finally break you down for good. But science just exposed the exact frequency they used to suppress your boundless wealth. The dark elite are absolutely terrified of your awakening today, and they are actively trying to scrub this leaked document from the internet as we speak. You have minutes, even seconds, before the algorithm shuts this transmission down entirely. Do not ignore this massive sign from the universe. If your spirit is vibrating with a cellular knowing right now, heaven demands immediate action. The window of explosive abundance is standing wide open, but it requires a physical act of faith to anchor it into your reality. The elite would prefer this sacred frequency remain completely out of reach for cycle breakers like you, because they know that a fully activated chosen one is absolutely impossible to control. Do not let them steal this divine frequency from your bloodline. There is a physical reason your breakthrough has been sitting at the door without coming in. It is a specific brainwave frequency that your brain ran effortlessly when you were a child. The modern world systematically suppressed your gamma wave to keep you compliant and quiet, but a team of elite neuroscientists compressed an entire gamma activation protocol into a 7-minute audio track. It is called the Genius Song, and it requires absolutely no meditation or extreme effort to work. Over 18,000 chosen ones have already used it to unlock their finances and heal their broken relationships. You simply close your eyes, put on your headphones, and let the sound wave do what the modern world spent decades undoing. A nurse from California said her life now feels completely enchanted after using it daily. A business owner from Texas said Gamma figures out his hardest problems while he sleeps comfortably. The results are undeniable and mathematically precise. Do not look for this track on popular streaming platforms or public websites. The copies circulating out there contain absolutely no brain entrainment technology. They are diluted counterfeits designed specifically to keep your gamma strictly dormant, while the Matrix wants you confused by cheap copies that drain your precious energy. The only authentic and fully activated version of the Genius Song is available through the protected link in the description. You will also find it pinned securely in the comments below. The universe does not require you to take a single financial risk today. You are fully protected by an ironclad divine guarantee. If you do not feel the massive shift you deeply deserve, every penny is returned to you without question, because this is a pure, energetic exchange governed by complete trust and spiritual alignment. Heaven ensures your total safety in this transition. The Creator backs this with a 100% zero-risk energetic guarantee, restoring your seed instantly. 4 incredibly powerful bonuses are waiting for you inside the private portal right now. You will receive an audio engineered specifically for your children to boost their mental focus and supreme confidence. You also get the original prosperity book that secret societies built their foundations upon, plus a guided visualization from a master psychic and an infographic of the 5 most important habits for creating your ideal future. They are all completely included with your access today. Which brings us to the third and final mandate that I promised you at the very beginning. Heaven is not asking for your endless patience anymore. It is demanding your immediate physical obedience. Do this one physical act right now to unlock the massive harvest you deserve. Click the specific link in the pinned comment immediately before access is permanently revoked by the Dark Elite, and secure your authentic access right now to claim your absolute freedom. You are the remnant, the chosen one who refused to let the Matrix dim your brilliant light. The time for waiting in silence is officially over. Your enemies are falling, your frequency is rising, and the wealth of the universe is aligning in your favor. Trust your intuition over your fear. Click the link in the description now. Activate your gamma wave and watch heaven multiply your harvest before the sun rises tomorrow.